This is my new tier list. How long has the game been out? This is January, and it's 5th July now, so a couple months. And there's been a couple big majors. I think 4 really big ones, if you count Summit. So I feel like we have got a much better grasp. The patch has been out for 1.5 months, I feel like. And the patch changed some character slot. And I'm going to talk a bit more about the patch once we're done. But yeah, the patch changed some characters. It didn't change too much. It didn't buff any bad characters, more importantly. And so I'm just gonna like talk about this. It says top tier, but what it really means is like how likely are you to be on the top tier teams? This is a team game, right? Like you can't really say, oh, Krillin, when supported with the best assists, will put in a lot of work, but as soon as he's tagged out, he's trash. And yeah, it will look like he does a lot of work, but that support could be given to someone else, so he's actually not very likely to be on the top tier characters, even though I think Krillin slept on. Same thing goes for Zamasu. Zamasu requires a lot, so you might just start with him. He requires a lot of things. He has no down heavy in the air. He has really meh damage, really meh block strings, meh anti-airs, meh ground normals. But he's still good with a good assist. The problem is that he generally takes up a spot where you could put a better character, and he's not a very good anchor because of many of his faults. His level 3 gives bad Oki. He doesn't give anything spectacular from air to air and stuff like that. But he's okay, I will say. And the biggest problem is that most of his flight stuffs just aren't very good. The best option you have out of flight is Super Dash. And like, you can just Super Dash with most characters. His projectiles. His jumping Ki Blast is pretty good, but his standing Ki Blast and his slow projectile is really bad. His assist is pretty good actually. It's a better 21 assist. It's like one of the best like fireballs that aren't Kamehamehas. So he has pretty good support because he gives double supers to a lot of people and decent assists, as I already said. But he requires too much resources, so I would put him around here. He's like low high tier. And I will start with the Summit winner. I think Piccolo is around here. He has bad support, doesn't give double supers to most characters. His like fireball can be reflected, like his assist. So maybe we should actually move this guy like to the middle, maybe even here actually. Yeah, I feel like this is like the top tier broken assists. So Piccolo works pretty well with a lot of good characters. He doesn't work super well with like Kid Buu, but he works well with Cell. He works well with Gotenks 16. So that gives him essential buffs. Like a character, let's say Nappa, that used to be really good with Vegeta. Now that Vegeta's nerfed, especially his synergy with characters like Nappa and Ginyu, they are way worse now, just because the top tiers that used to be good aren't as good anymore. So he's less likely to be on a top tier team. Piccolo has a lot of good things, but his main problem, honestly, is just no really good ground normal. But he has the best jumping normals in the game. His jumping jab is fucking fantastic. The best normal in the game. And the fact that it's a jab and you can auto confirm it with just jab, double tapping auto combo is just insane. Really good after super dash and so on. Only rivaled by like Kid Buu 2M. So I think this is like high tier. He's on the low range of playable, I would say, or like low range of worth it. Yeah, you can play Zamasu, especially if he's on a team with Kid Buu and Cell. But why would you? Why put in the work? Piccolo is on the low range of worth it, I would say, where he provides enough uniqueness to where it's still good. Alright, I gotta go faster because this is gonna take a long time. Vegeta, bad support. He's like under the line. When you're under the line, you should not pick them. Like, whatever. He has a better system than Vegeta. Beerus, he is God tier. Probably the worst, or at least the least worth character to play. Really shitty assist, really bad everything. His main mechanic doesn't work. I think Trunks is around here. He might be in Piccolo's here. He's like probably in between, I would say. He's pretty functional, but I don't really see the use for him. He doesn't have any mix-ups is the big thing, obviously. I don't know where Beerus is. He's niche picks. I feel like below here, you only value essentially if you're a niche pick. Like, people don't know how to fight you, so you get better because of that. But if you want to win tournaments, you shouldn't be picking these characters. At least not on point. Majin Buu, around Piccolo, he has an okay assist. I would say he's about here. He has really scary mix-ups with the right team. Again, Piccolo and Majin Buu both got really nerfed by the fact that Vegeta got nerfed. Blue Goku, he has a hard knockdown super, that's why he's over here, but his assist is bad. Blue Vegeta, bad support. Bad assist. I wouldn't really say it's worth it. He might be over here, actually. He has really good mix-ups with the right assist. It's, again, just like, why would you pick him? We're going to leave the top tiers later. Frieza, pretty good support. I would say he's here with Zamasu. Also, Ball Super. Probably slightly worse than Zamasu. So something like that. Ender 18, really bad support, but around this tier as well. The big problem with her, she just does too low damage. She has really nasty Oki, really good block strings, okay neutral, but the big problem is she builds no meter, and she has really bad damage. You need like double assists to get good damage from her. It's like, if you're getting double assists, how did you open them up in the first place? Team Gohan, not worth playing. Um, 21, we'll get to 21, alright? We'll get to 21. I'm just trying to see if there's like characters that want to be on point. He's probably worse. I actually low-key think Krillin. Krillin's around here. Krillin's a little bit slept on, especially if he plays with the right team. Like Krillin Go thinks Vegeta, he can be good, but he also got really nerfed by the Vegeta nerf. Yeah, I would put this boy around here. Broly is a little bit slept on, I would say, but not worth the effort. Doesn't have good assist. Main problem is just like can't level 1 mid-screen and stuff like that. Needs a lot of resources, doesn't pay back enough. I think that's mostly it for like the non-top high tiers that want to be point. So now we're gonna go into the assist characters. And then we're gonna finish it off with the characters that are just like good on point. That want to take all the resources that you can give them. So Goku, really good support, gives double supers. Possibly the best support character right now, like in terms of support. And like, here's the thing, right? Will Goku put in a lot of work by himself? No. No, he won't. That's just facts. Will he be on a lot of top tier as fuck teams? Yes. You can see Dogger pick him instead of Vegeta instead of 16. And I think Finready is messing around with him as well. The big thing is just that, like, he just does enough. Unless your opponent's really good at taking Dragon Rushes, you have a decent character. And he has one of the best assists. Maybe he's a little bit lower, but I would say that he is squarely high tier. Like, very clearly high tier. Then we have Goku Black. I would say he has worse support. He definitely has worse support than Blue Goku. I mean, regular Goku. The thing is that he's one of those characters that has a lot of tools, just none of them really work in this game. I would say the biggest thing is just that he uses assists a lot better than regular Goku. So he can do the cross-ups, he can do some wonky block strings, he's better at comboing off assists. So while you don't want to play Goku Black ever on point, he works when you have to raw tag him in to let another character heal. Regular Goku, you really just don't want to play. Like, you don't want him on the screen. Be a really good assist. I would probably put him around here because I feel like there's a better character here. Yamcha boy. He has. So here's the problem. He's like. It's really hard. I would say he's like basically at the same spot as Goku. Like, it really depends on how much you value double super, because Yamcha's assist is better than Goku's assist, but he doesn't give you double super. I will say that honestly overall I probably put Yamcha's on heavier assist, because this makes more sense, because he is worse than Goku in most situations when he has to play on point, but his assist is better than Goku's. Yamcha, easily the best assist character. Like, I mean, easily the best assist. His assist is fucking ridiculous. Comes out so fast. I'll change themes. Bardock theme, let's go. Yeah, it's just really stupid to deal with. Super Dash, you saw at CO, it was basically Super Dash plus Yamcha assist or DB plus Yamcha assist to win it. Do I think he's as good as regular Goku? He has more mix-ups than Goku. He has worse neutral, worse damage, but he does have more mix-ups. I would say he's about as good as Goku. It's not significant either. Like, anyway, like, you know, would I rather pick Cell Kid Buu Yamcha or Cell Kid Buu Goku or Black Goku? It doesn't really fucking matter, man. It's like, it's really depending really on what specific synergy does your character have with Yamcha. So with Cell Kid Buu, I would probably run Goku, because Goku can do double super of Kid Buu, for example. But with Kasunoko's team, with Gohan, Kid Buu, I would probably prefer Yamcha. So it really, really depends. I think they're very close at least, so I'm not going to put them in a different tier. So we have this boy left for assist characters, and we have this guy. And Vegeta. I think Vegeta is probably slightly above here. I would say he's around here. in terms of support. His support is probably a little bit worse than Beam now. People still need to learn how to play perfectly against it. But it is a very good support in terms of combos. It's a very good like neutral assist. I would say the beams are slightly better, especially for the characters that are fast and can use beams well, but Vegeta is a better character than Black Goku and Yamcha and regular Goku because he has a DP he can use assists with. He has a low 2L, his light kick jails into vanish. Yeah, his key blasts are really good. He's just a small, hard to hit target that will put in more work than you expect him to. And I think that's kind of why he's living on, that people realize that it's not just his assist, he's just good as a character as well. But I'm probably going to move these characters down just so we can see the top tiers better. He's like slightly above them, like a half a tier above them. I know this looks messy, but this is more, I'm just trying to be very accurate. I think Tien is in the same tier as him. And he's probably around here, I would say. So he's a worse assist than regular Goku, but it is better to use in pure neutral because it pops them up. He gets stupid double supers. And before some green square says like, oh, but he damages himself. Like, this game is not about how much health you have on your fucking anchor. Like, if you look at the game now, would you rather have your opponent point? Wait, how do you look at the life bars? The health bar settings. Like, this is essentially what he does to the character. He makes the opponent have like 85%. Because he can double super and his super does less. But in return, he will make your anchor have like 80. And so some people say, well, hey, Leffen, he does more damage to himself than he gains over a regular character. But what Tien does give is that he gives the ability for almost every character, even characters like Gotenks and Kid Buu that don't have the top tier damage, the ability to touch someone much more frequently than, say, Goku or especially Goku Black. And in this game, you always want to kill your opponent's point character. You don't really care about their anchor, because so what? Tien comes in with 80%, so it's still 2 hits to kill him. Most characters can't do 8k in 1 hit, and if you're really far behind, then it's not gonna matter that much. And if it really matters, then most of the time when you don't need that extra super damage, you can just like do a level 3 with not a character and such. And Tien Shinhan, he has really good normals. He has Shoutsu for knockdown, really high base damage, able to like convert up any hit, really good sparking combos. He's really just a full package and like a upgraded Goku in many ways. And he just happens to have really good synergy with characters like Cell and Kid Buu, which makes him obviously a lot better. Okay, and now we get into Gotenks, who I think is around here. He gives double supers to many. Fuck, I don't know. Like, is this better than Vegeta's? I'm not sure, honestly. I think it's about the same. We're not gonna like. He might be better. I haven't used it honestly enough to really know, like someone that plays Gotenks more. But Gotenks does give double super to more characters, like Gohan, like Bardock, like Cell 16, yeah, all the favorites. So you can just get really good high lows. It's not as good for high lows as Kid Buu, but it's really good. Okay, so next up we have 16. What I think is like slightly lower than Gotenks. I'm just gonna put him in the same tier, honestly. Like, I think as an anchor, he's really fucking good. He's practical. He has optimal stuff if you want to use them. I'm just gonna put him like over here, just so people can keep seeing the top tier. All right. His assist is really good. Like super dash plus 16. 16 can, like, the assist can combo. It gives everyone a good mix up. Yeah, it's just a really good assist. His supers do a lot of damage. Level 3. Like, overall, he doesn't give double supers. It's not Vegeta assist, but it's a very, very good assist, especially considering how scary he can be on point. He did get nerfed, and it's a significant nerf, don't get me wrong. The Ki Blast nerf on his armor doesn't really matter too much. But the hard knockdown on his, like, light grab, it does matter for sure, but it mainly matters when he's on point. And I think that 16, even pre-patch, was starting to fade away from point positions. So I feel like he's still almost as good as an anchor. And when you look at the other anchors, like Vegeta, for example, he got really nerfed. Way harder nerfed than 16 got. So I think he's possibly the best anchor in the game. And just a really, like, scary character to have in at all times, especially if you have assists that work with him. And he can combo with basically any assist as well. It's a character I think we'll see more of when people master sparking stuff, when people just get really good at defending against regular mix-ups, because he does have his own mix-ups. He has the auto combo 50-50, he has his light and medium grab, he has air grab, he has cross-ups, he has a lot of shit. Is he as good as, like, Gotenks and stuff like that? I'll probably get into an individual, like, 1, 2, 3, 4 ranking, but for now, we'll keep it at this. Alright, Kid Buu. Top tier. Can we put him any higher? He's the tier above. He is possibly the best character in the game. If not, he's the second best character. You know, a lot of people say, hey, who's the best character, Cell or Kid Buu? The real answer is they both are when they're together. So Cell is around here. He doesn't have great support, but he has fucking amazing on point abilities. The best character to have on point, as far as I'm concerned. He works with so many characters. He has his own mix-ups. He's good as an anchor. Like, what can you really say about these characters? No one gives a fuck about what I say about Cell and Kid Buu. We both know that they're broken. What I will say though is that some stuff like Cell being tall is probably going to matter more as time goes on and people get better at fuzzies. Kid Buu is a little bit harder to play than Cell. He's a bit more unique, so it will take longer time, I think, for more people to really see how good he is. But I think he's slightly harder, but still insanely broken. Whereas Cell just plays DBFZ, but he plays better than everyone else. Okay, and now we have Bardock. I think Bardock is around here. His assist is a little bit worse than 16. Mainly because it doesn't appear as much in front of you and has a little bit less block stun. But overall, he's very good. His neutral is just fucking brain dead. Just do that, vanish. I don't think he's a bad support. I think his support is very good. He probably could stand moving all these characters. Like, a bit further away, but like it's just weird to bunch them with these. You could probably move these a bit further. Just to emphasize that, like, you know, these characters have really good support as well. Yeah, like honestly, everyone already knows about Bardock, Cell, Kid Buu. Everyone already fucking knows. Like these 5 characters, Cell, Bardock, 16, Gotenks, and Kid Buu, along with Vegeta and Tenshinhan, even Goku Black, Goku, and Yamcha, you can put literally any of these characters together except for 2 support characters and you will have a top tier team. You won't have a god tier team, you won't have the best team, but you'll have a team that fucking wrecks every other team in the game, basically. There are a few teams that can make with the best possible synergy. Like Gohan's best team might come close to like an average Bardock team. And yeah, it's really sad, I think, that these characters work so well with the other top tiers, because that's what makes them really good. It's not like Bardock only has one team. Early people would say, oh, you need a beam with Bardock. It's like, no, you don't. His shit is -1, and against characters like Android 21 with a 7-frame jab, it's essentially 0, so you can just do it. I'm not done yet. I know adult Gohan and 21 are there. I think he is very close to this tier. Very, very close. He might be this tier. I would honestly put him here. Like, maybe here. But, like, he's just less brain dead to use in some ways and extremely brain dead in others. He got a couple nerfs, but I think that... Actually, I think the reason why I'm going to put him slightly lower is because he does really bad against Kid Buu and Gotenks, who are both part of the top tier, relative to how well he does versus the tall characters. He can't use all of his stuff, and Gohan's assist is pretty bad. It's not as bad as some people think, and some of the top tiers manage to work really well with the assist, funnily enough, except I would say maybe Bardock and Gotenks, but overall, amazing character, DB plus assist, best move in the game. High lows, good normals, the best damage when he's leveled up. Like, what else do you not want? The only thing is that he's bad when he's off the screen, and generally you don't want to start him in most matchups. And I mean, where would I put her? I mean, first on the support, good support. She has bad support. I would say she's slightly better than Gohan in support. And what height would I put her? I would probably put her in this tier. Slightly higher than these characters, I would say. Yeah, I would put, like, I'm just going to put these guys below because I do think these guys are significantly below, enough to be a tier difference below Goku, because these characters can be in the best team in the game. These characters cannot. The best team in the game does not have Piccolo, does not have 21, it does not have Trunks. But a good team, a high tier team can have these characters. Maybe even one top tier team or 2 top tier teams can have these characters. But while they're good characters, again, there's very little reason, because not only are they good characters, but none of these characters have good support. So when they're on the field, they might be able to stack up to, let's say Gohan, Tenshinhan, these characters. But once they're off the screen, Piccolo, 21, Fat Buu, Trunks, they just have really bad assists. So they're not, they're not a complete character in the same way that the top tiers are. But yeah, I don't think she's bad. I'm probably leaning towards sticking it up with her and hoping for a patch. That might just be me being really fucking stupid and believing that Arceus patches their games, but here's hoping. Here's hoping. If you disagree, state your major placements and good reasons, because I do not listen to fucking green squares in my chat saying, I disagree, I think Tenshinhan is bottom 5. Okay, why? Why should I listen to you? Why? Just why? And you know, I've talked to many other players, and this is about what most people would put her as after they play me in long sets and stuff like that. For 21, I mean, she might be better than Piccolo. I'll put her like slightly below. I think she's the best in this tier. Mainly because she has TODs, which none of the other characters have. And because she is more scary sometimes when people play bad, because she can like crouching heavy and get a good punish. Trunks might not be in this tier, but who really fucking cares, guys? Alright, I think that kind of does it.